Hi guys, it's Max here with dartsreviews.tv in association with dartsplanet.tv. We've got some data dart player darts for you today. We got the Marvin Koch. Hopefully I pronounced that right and I didn't make a fool of myself. My German's not the greatest. I can pretty much say Guten Tag and that's about it nowadays. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll go and head on over to the board, have a closer look at the darts. Okay, so we're over at the table with the Marvin Koch Darts from Datadart. Nice image of him here on the front window showing the three barrels. It's 90% tungsten and they are match weighted to 0.1 grams. Nice simple sort of packaging from Datadart. Over on the back we have the Marvin Koch sort of logo bit there. Shows what weights they come in and some information about what is participated in and everything. We got the 24-gram version as shown on the barcode, and you got the media info. Like I said, quite simple packaging from Datadart, so let's get the darts out. The simplicity of the packaging sort of shows through, even with the insert, because it's like this folded card insert, which saves on like packaging materials and obviously cost. You got the MK logo flights there and the barrels all in a point holder. So let's get one out, have a closer look. Starting at the front, you have this standard, quite a short black coated point, and then you go straight into this very short ball nose section here at the front, and not quite a quarter of the dart, but just under, you have this ringed section, very narrow ring. I can slightly feel the edges, so they are square cut at the front, before going into like this blue coated PVD coating of the main grip section. The rings themselves are slightly rounded, as are the grooves. The groove either side of the twin ring is a lot deeper than the groove in the twin ring, so you can see and feel the difference. There's 7 of those twin ring sections, and then we go back into this slightly square cut section here at the back, and then a smooth section with the Datadart etched in logo and a medium length Datadart stem. It's a nice parallel dart. It's the same width all the way down, which is really nice, so it doesn't matter if you're holding so like near the back, the middle or the front, you're getting the same width feel between your finger and thumb. The PVD coating here on the midsection almost gives it a very smooth feel. Obviously because it's slightly rounded, your fingers aren't catching at all. It's definitely going to suit sort of like a rear, mid or front gripper, because you have those 3 sort of different grip sections. Measurements on this: the length for the 24-gram is 54.5 millimeters and the width is only 6 millimeters. So adding loads of grouping potential there, being so narrow. Not so much sure about almost the square ball nose. I don't know if you're going to get a few deflections on that, but what we'll do is we'll head on over to the board and we'll see for ourselves. Okay, so we're over in the dart room and we've got the Marvin Koch darts. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Like I said when I took them out of the box, my German's not the greatest, but hopefully we do okay. We'll have a couple of practice rows just so I can get used to them and then go into our practice routine. So let's see how we get on. They're a nice straight barrel, which is good. Fly through the air quite nicely. Oh, a little bit high. Try to over adjust on that one. Only a 41. I think we can pull this in, get a bit tighter. Oh, through that last one, 81. That was me, not the dart. I think I should be all right with these. They are feeling extremely long. Definitely be better with a shorter stem, I reckon. But they are going into the board at a nice sort of angle. So let's go straight into our 201 practice routine. Game on. Oh, bit of a wobble there. Bit of a mistake there, only 26. Gonna have to make an adjustment. Oh, nowhere near the 25. 81 scored. That leaves us 94. There we go in 2 darts. Definitely made the adjustment on that last throw. Yeah, that was more me than the dart. I was a little bit uncomfortable with the release, but we made the adjustment. Ended up getting it 8 darts. The darts themselves are quite thin. Where I was holding, I was more on that really narrow sort of ring grip at the back. The main blue section, I think, where the majority of people will be gripping them, feel a little bit smooth. But yeah, let's go and have our final thought. Well, I didn't start off great. I didn't throw them that fantastic, but I did get a nice 94 finish and ended up with 8 darts. So I'm more than happy with that. I think I could have done better playing about with the setup or practicing a little bit longer with them. Where I was holding wasn't the grippiest of areas. There is that ring grip, but it's a very shallow and very narrow groove in between the rings, so I didn't get a massive grip area, so I'm only going to give it a grip rating of 1.5. Obviously holding on that blue section it would be a bit grippier, and I do think it is going to suit those mid grippers a little bit more than the rear and front, but there is a grip zone for everyone. The weights on this are 22, 24, 26, from what I understand, even though on the back it does say 20, 22 and 24. It's a little bit of a conflict there, so I'll have to get Gav to just double check that, and he'll put it up on the screen exactly what the weights are. But yeah, it's a decent range either way. It's going to give you a light and a heavy dart. Whether you like those, you might be in between, but playing about with the setter you can fine tune it as well. Price point is only £49.95. Fantastic for a player's dart nowadays. Plus you've got the coating and everything, and you got a twin ring grip. There's not loads of extra milling like lateral grooves or anything, which does keep the costs down, but I think at that price point it's a really good bargain. If you agree or disagree with anything I think I've said, or you've got a set, it's fantastic if you can head on down to the comments and let us know what you think, especially if you have got a set, because it helps out other players, because not everyone can get out and try a set of darts. So our review and your comments can really help them make their mind up whether or not it's going to be a possible set of darts that could be their forever dart. Head on over to dartsreviews.tv and dartsplanet.tv. There's reviews, articles, especially with all the competitions and everything going on. There's something for everyone, whether you've got 5 minutes or half an hour to pass. Make sure you tick subscribe and tick the notification bell. Lots of stuff coming up in the future, reviews, so like talks, everything. So something for everyone, hopefully. And as always, come back, check us out again soon. Bye.